and now DRX have a lot of different options about how they want to play this next step. Is Irelia.
Oh, Closer back to his old favorite, and this is like a way to get value.
Yeah, the Rel. I like the Rel. I like the Lulu as well a little bit, but you don't have a lot of great activations outside of the Poppy.
I also just think the Lulu's not very good right now.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of okay with this whole situation as
As here comes Juhan. Closer makes that aggressive play. He's trying to make a play with Willer.
Willer will join, but we do have Trigger Seed there for Fate. Permafrost not going to be activated there by Willer. So plants being planted. And now they're going to turn on to Juhan, who is going to have to flash. Permafrost comes in. They immediately turn their attention as Fate is going to rocket jump away. A little bit of a stun there. And
Beryl, like, what are you exactly trying to do here, man?
well, he's going to have to flash. Mid lane.
And you mentioned it early on as here comes that ult.
Yeah, we're going all out onto Rascal here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do about it as he does manage to channel the ulti. And everyone is just flying toward out of range as explosive charge. Does a little bit of damage there, but not too much to Closer as in goes Willer. They're looking for Juhan, and he is going to get the Buster Shot to help him out, but there's a Glacial Prison, and that is going to mean first blood, although Closer in a little bit of trouble here. Flawless duet.
And he is just sitting pretty in this lane and wants to keep putting the pressure on this Tristana. You mentioned it at the outset, such a tough matchup for the Tristana, and with no help, especially.
Yeah, W going to come through there as Barrels. Magnet Storming. Oh, that dodge from Teddy. Absolutely fantastic for Live Sandbox.
True. Definitely true.
Really
Juhan, I mean, this Ivern.
Yeah, Juhan is going to have to flash again, but the Permafrost, once again, is going to be available. Still, it's a big old shield. He's feeling all right. Doesn't have his Magnet Storm available again, though, as the helicopter will strike. That does get rid of the jungler, and that means they're able to take this one. But speaking of abductions, Rascal is going to be taken into the entire enemy team, and he will be eradicated. Daisy not going to make it out alive either. So they do manage to get the Rift Herald, as the menagerie of the top lane is going to result in the Duck getting a bunch of plates.
TP.
Yeah, Live Sandbox are going to try and deny it. Bertle's going to make his way in, possibly a little bit early, because Fate is going to get there as well. Rascal turning up. Okay, Willer is going to dive on top of him. The Poppy has to flash. And now everyone has made it to safe distance. And DRX not really able to get too much more. They got the charge.
Oh, random ult top.
Yeah, I guess so.
Everybody's coming up.
It's a
Uh-oh, Beryl, gotta be careful.
Yeah, that is the Magnet Storm. Is he being careful or is he just going in? It's the Beryl way. They lock down the Irelia. Rocket jump to get Fate in even closer. And that's another one. The Poppy goes down. But I think Rascal was living his best life before he went down. Fate is going to try and do the same thing here as, oh, the sidestep. Gorgeous, doesn't matter. He's Bernal.
Right now, the Irelia wasn't there. Notice that she doesn't have the teleport to match Closer, or sorry, excuse me, Fate, who comes in here. And then Permafrost hits, Beryl in a forward position here, and Rascal's forced to flash. It's all about Birdall, though, turning this one around. So we're going to go watch this whole thing.
Yeah, speed it up.
Now, Beryl is like... He does actually have a ward in here, which I didn't realize at the time. So he goes in, sets up the ult, and they instantly blow up the Irelia. Willer barely escapes, but this play here that then DRX over-index on ends up being massive. Birdall picking up 3 kills in this game off of this flash forward onto Fate.
Yeah, I thought that Irelia was dead, but I guess Cassante is just kind of Irelia. So there we go. Oh, DRX really excited and then not so excited.
Look down.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Yes, yes, yes.
No, no,
All right.
no.
All right, all out. We're really going for this one. As Rascal, steadfast in his presence in the bottom lane. Never mind. We are going to see DRX move towards the top side. Kyle is caught backing. Oh dear, does manage to channel the quickness. As now Daisy's getting amongst it. We do have the ulti come through from Closer. Can he find more as Beryl gets the trigger seed, but it's not going to work. And was it just a genius bait from Kyle?
On the side of Live Sandbox, but it won't mean anything if they don't actually start to threaten sides.
Oh, Beryl has crashed down, and I don't know whether this is where he wanted to land, as Daisy is going to get involved. He's tanky, but not tanky enough. Does find a Magnet Storm, so there's a bit of value there. But Moonlight Vigil now going to fly forward. I think it just barely missed. As the Vanguard's Edge flying through Juhan. Gonna have to flash over that wall. It's Kyle threatening with the quickness. Does find the last section. The grand entrance is gorgeous, but it's just not good enough.
Not enough. Baited themselves.
It looked kind of cool, and then it really wasn't. As DRX, they know exactly what's going on here. Faking a move on over as Juhan going to be knocked back in. They have no interest in this Baron as Juhan takes a long time to root collar his way over. Fate is going to pick up a kill onto the Cassante, and now they're looking to try and pressure ever further forward. Paddock is just a monster, but he will get snared up by Teddy, who is now walking the wrong direction. You may have got a Baron, but you are not going to stay alive. That was so cute, getting the heroic charge from the other side of the wall.
Rascal, is he caught? I think he's fine.
There is a Glacial Prison to come forward, but the root collar outside of the pit. Probably going to be a 50-50 for the soul point, but we'll see who's actually able to win this fight. It is going to be the Ivern picking it up, and look at this. You were talking about a meat grinder. My God, the damage, but the Rel is already taken out. Teddy doing so much work. He grabs another one, and there's Closer collecting a kill for himself also, and DRX, they flubbed that one. Weren't able to actually figure it out, and Juhan looking to escape the whole situation.
Let's see how good it is, DRX. Let's see that coordination. Kyle again on the flank.
He is wrapping around, looking for that opportunity to get in. Beryl wants to spot him out. Glacial Prison goes completely wide. The ulti comes forward from Rascal as now Teddy is going to be dove on top of the Moonlight Vigil. Comes on in there. It is going to be the secure of the Baron by Willa, but is it going to work out as already it's Closer being able to do so much work in this fight. The flawless duet comes out. It is red and white guns, but I guess we're happy to... Oh, never mind. Paddock stays alive.
The 50-50. This is such a wild fight.
I was sure it was going to go.
I mean, I was also on the same page as you. I was like, it's done. They win this. As what they do not win is the smite fight here. As Juhan and Willer 50-50ing for this with Daisy in the pit. Birdall actually grabbing that kill here on the side, but he's gone for so long. And look at Paddock, completely untouched for a majority of this, deleting most of that health bar for the Cassante. When he gets knocked up here, he goes so low, but it's a stun coming through from Beryl with the tracked repel, I believe, that ultimately keeps him alive for one extra hit. Aphelios, nice! Get in there.
Rascal, it's good to see him fired up yet again. I'm trying to explain it, not really getting there.
We're trying.
There's now potentially a team fight. I'm going to focus on that one instead. Beryl isn't going to have Magnet Storm for it, although it is on a very low cooldown. Daisy's going to pop out, looking for Birdall here as Teddy's going to very
Hextech Soul.
It is Hextech Soul with 4 dragons is stacked up, but that's an Aphelios inside the team fight. He's right in amongst everyone. The GA is being popped. He's going to come back up again, and the Blade Call is snapped through him. It's a double kill for Teddy.
That last fight, but watch this again. I mean, look at
how did he get there?
I mean, he is walking forward.
Birdall abducted. Is that what happened?
Let's see. Because I was looking at the,
Charmed queued.
Charmed queued. I was looking at Rascal in this fight because he went super deep in early and he's very tanky and lived for a long time, but there's just no help for the Aphelios. And obviously Beryl is just not going to be able to make the impact that he wants to without Magnet Storm here.
So. I mean, it's not clean, but man, is it entertaining. That's all I'm saying. And yep, I don't know.
That makes about as much sense as this game has. He's like, you know what? I'm ready to go home. He's like, I saw that last team fight. I'm looking, can I catch the last train? Because I'm ready to get out of here.
By the way, it's 10:20 and the trains are running. You're going to be fine.
He's listening to us too, I'm pretty sure. So shout out to Guy on the watch.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
But that would be according to the pattern of this game thus far.
And Paddock does have some pretty good guns for this one. Fate looking for an angle. Rascal going to deny Birdall any sort of entrance there with the steadfast presence, but man, there are some big health bars.
Beryl, he wants to do something.
He wants to hit Birdall, and look, he's going to do it. He'll crash down now as well as the grand exit comes on in, and an even grander exit for Teddy, as he is going to fly all the way back towards his base. It means Poppy's ult is now called a massive Q from Birdall. He's going to fly on in as the Ivan's going to be taken down. Moonlight Vigil, this time kind of massive though, as the Severum's trying to do some work. Closer goes golden. It is decent damage as Fate's trying to fight this one out. Can you actually guide this one? Oh man, I thought the rocket jump forward could have done it, but Teddy turns back up again, and Fate knows that he's not going to be able to get there. Live Sandbox.
He's going to try.
One
more chance. He's got GA, but if he dies once, he dies completely, and that is going to be...
If he does, then it could be a problem. X-Tech Soul also going to be there. And yeah, Tristana pretty good at killing minions. He's inside the enemy base. That means that he's not going to be very close to this Baron. The Live Sandbox are trying to sneak away as Fate is going to dive on top of him. That's a buster shot. He is going to get charmed over. Tristana and Rakan, both of them not here for this fight. Calibrum going to connect there. Fair bit of damage onto Teddy as Daisy's getting involved. Barrel kind of massive, and the Glacial Prison does nothing. All out into the backline as Puddock's just standing his ground against Bertle. Gets a big old shield, and he'll be A-okay. Barrel's going to go down, but now the Cavalry has arrived, even though the Cavalry just fell down. Willa now trying to escape as the Rakan still alive somehow. The rest of his team have been decimated, and Wolf, I have a feeling that DRX may win the game.
It looks likely. 40 seconds to go on the Xayah, 45 on the Aurelia. Willer's taking a sip, man, because he knows that there is nothing to do but sit back and watch the fireworks. Kyle could look for a knockup. He's got no ult. He's got no chance. Barrel finally gets the flash engage he's been waiting for so long, and it looks like DRX are going to win their second series of the LCK tonight. Kyle just can watch on.
He's going to try for it as these Nexus turrets not long for the world. You're looking cool there, Kyle, but your Nexus is looking like it's going to be destroyed by DRX in a 3-game series, and look at them.
I think in this fight, watch Barrel actually get the engage he's looking for finally as the Hextech Soul is coming in, and he actually gets on top of Willer and Teddy. Teddy can't do anything. He's trapped. And then once they kill the Xayah, which is everyone is calling for, Barrel actually makes the game-winning play after a lot of flubs.
Yeah, and actually following up on Rascal instead of just starting it himself, I think was the master stroke.
Yeah, it was the two of them.
Time around, and I think Rascal in the previous fight, though, I followed him purely in that one. My goodness, this guy's Poppy looked real good. Yeah, we were making some memes about hitting Qs in the bottom lane and stuff like that, but when push came to shove, look at that big grin on all of their faces as well. Puddock is still looking business, but Rascal grinning from ear to ear. Juhan, we've seen a very somber Juhan in the past, but this is a very different look for this squad, and it is so great to see.
Yeah. There have been some miracle moments for this team. They really have, right? And they always feel special like this one, as you can see outside there. Like when Duck Dom came out last season.